Here's my plan. You can come up with your nice little witty intro, and then what happens here is just raw, unfiltered, pure gaming.
Yes, because this definitely screams to me high quality video game experience. Why are we doing this?
So we didn't like fully do a prenup, but this would have been in the prenup. You playing these games.
Okay,
also,
so we're
wait,
retroactively
Wait.
writing a prenup.
I have things to say. I have on my notes in my phone. It says that one of your tasks before marriage was to watch Ratatouille, because you haven't seen that movie, right?
I have not.
And you never completed that. So I'm not even sure we're like officially married, because that hasn't happened. So
yeah, but I never signed
You've got some work to do. So you're just paying a debt right now.
Yeah, okay, that's an approach. Can we just... Yeah, come on. I wonder how full size will work here. Come on.
I miss Miniclip. I mean, I think Miniclip still exists, but not like the classic Sketch Star version of Miniclip, where like that was a big part of the website.
Well, for starters, the game is not loading. Alright, web hacking time.
Ah, I see the problem.
What?
I'm just saying that to like help stir
Okay, yeah, there we go. So we do a little bit of hacking. Alright, full screen. Alright, here we go. Perfect. Real-time hacking.
Also, please do bleep out any accidental
profanities. Well, we're gonna have to listen to all of this and bleep names and stuff anyway, because I guarantee you that I am gonna forget.
Okay, so there's a very important strategy here, and our goal is to win. Our goal is success. This is a very high energy, high stakes game.
I mean, it looks like we're just here to kick balls, so I don't really know. Yes, kick monkey balls. I don't really know what the...
Okay, you just missed some really good opportunities there. You need to get your head in the game.
Well, what's a good opportunity? Where do we want to... whatever. Okay,
how do you kick a ball in real life?
I don't know. I don't go outside. Okay, so I kick it real high here. I don't know what is good and bad, but we've apparently...
Ball go far equals good.
Sure. Well, we're apparently on the moon, so I think that's pretty good.
That's not the moon.
No?
At least I don't think so.
Okay, so 3089. So what happens when I kick it when it's like really down here? Okay, that seems... better, I guess? I don't know. Does it even make a difference?
Farther is better.
Okay, yeah, but...
there's strategy.
Do you want it like 45-degree angle?
It's not about the angle.
Then what is it about?
It's about the feeling.
Okay, but they had to program it somehow, so clearly there's going to be some way of exploiting that to make the ball go farther.
Here, let me try some.
Okay. Oh, you can just use keyboard, can't you? There you go. We do not have all night. Any moment now.
Takes focus. No. Hey. Okay. It's about the timing, because there's a certain time where he kicks it really high to start, and then you press your button after that. No.
Like
no.
that?
No. Okay, let's try that. Yeah, I'm not convinced, but... right idea. I want to say 5,000 is what we're aiming for here.
4,000 is the monkey village.
But we want to get to the end of that.
Okay, I just don't know. So we got up like right there, but a little earlier?
He needs to kick it higher, and we need to kick it at the right time. It requires focus and strategy. Try it out.
Okay.
Right idea. I'm not sure I've ever completed this game, and I'm fairly certain that as a small child, I'd spent hours on this game.
I mean, it might not even be possible.
If it's not possible...
I don't think this is gonna work. My first bounce is at 700.
Then the creators of this game have a lot to answer for.
Well, I mean, when you think about it, their audience, like, we're clearly having fun. Haha. Alright, so what fresh new hell awaits me? Oh boy, block sores.
Oh yes, I was just talking about this with someone yesterday, actually. It's how infamous this game is.
Does this... Yeah, this one exposes to SWF too, so let's not mess around with this. And do a little bit of file management and just do it this way. There we go.
So my criteria for choosing these games is it had to be a game that I was already familiar with and was deeply embedded into my childhood. It had to be something that required enough strategy to keep you entertained.
Okay, yeah, because kicking monkey balls definitely involves entertaining. Well, I mean, it kind of did, so
and it has to be something where I think you would have enough drive to continue the game, which is how Monkey Kick qualified for
Okay,
that.
no, that's fair. So I actually recognize this one, the nice crunchy 480p texture. Get the block into the square hole. Cool.
We've all played this.
Move the block around the world. Left, right, up, and down arrow keys. Don't fall off things. Bridges and switches. Okay, we'll figure it out.
I think it's pretty self-explanatory. I don't think anyone starts this game thinking that the goal is to get the block to fall off the platform.
Yeah.
Stage 1.
Okay.
I'll do the dramatic voice.
So we do that and we fall off. Okay.
Yeah, you move the block off the platform and it surprisingly falls off. Thank you for helping us establish that. I've been very combative with Goose today.
Yes, you have.
I hope that doesn't come through in the video too much, but it probably will.
Oh, it absolutely will.
I like how badly this is going already.
We'll just restart.
Clean
well,
slate.
I am learning how this works.
If you've played this, there you go.
There we go. Okay. Like, this is not an intuitive thing. Okay, so we got switches. So we can roll this way.
I think part of the issue with commentating for these games is we all know what needs to happen.
Okay, but...
Stage 4.
I don't think I ever played this before, is the thing.
Yes, you have.
Are you sure?
I'm sure, because frequently I will commandeer your computer in order to play these horrible games, to the point that you've made me create like a separate login for your computer.
Okay, but I haven't played them before. You've played them on my game.
But you hate that I play
computer.
them, which is a big part
Yeah,
of why
I hate that you
it.
played them because you use my computer to
But
do
then
it.
you'll see how badly I'm doing, and you'll start playing it as well.
I don't
Just to get me
recall
to
that.
stop. This has happened
Whoopsies, I
before.
rolled
There
too
was
far.
like, I swear there was actually a duck-related one that I was doing really poorly with, and you intervened.
It's actually a very clever little game.
I recall in elementary math class just to date me, I guess. There was, I think, one day where the lesson plan was just to go to the computer lab and see who could get the furthest on block source, because this is definitely a math game, as you can tell.
Ah!
I also recall just like playing with beans and that being a math lesson. I think we were supposed to count them, but it was more a tactile experience. There you go.
There we go.
We're
Okay.
adults.
We are grown human
Stage
beings
8.
playing games for children.
To be fair, as a child, I did really poorly on this.
Okay, so if you... Oh, and then you recombine. How many
Stage 9.
stages are there of this?
I don't know. I actually don't think I got to stage 9 in elementary school.
I'd have to end here, end here.
What is it that you're needing? I was zoning out when you explained it.
Okay, so in order to turn around, I have to be on my end here, right? Which means I have to be on my end here, which means I have to be flat here. So I need some way of getting my end up here, or upright here or here.
May I press some buttons?
I got it. There we go.
It was all because of my help. That was me pressing those buttons right then. And there's no way of proving otherwise.
There we go. Okay, yes, you definitely
Stage
pressed
12.
all the buttons. Alright.
Now, there's going to be a lot of flailing around here. That's because Goose is pressing the buttons now.
I will bite you.
It might be fun as you're editing to go back to... Oof. Oh, okay.
Okay.
It might be fun as you're editing to go back to places where you maybe could have had it if you had just gone a different direction.
That requires me to understand the solution in the first place.
I'm gonna avoid the low-hanging fruit there. Also, I think I'm cutting you off. This is gonna be your last level.
Good.
Maybe I should give you a moves count.
I think we've already exceeded it.
I'm sure this will make you feel better. But you did way better than, like, 2nd, 3rd grade me, even.
It's smarter than a 3rd grader. Isn't that a game? Aren't you smarter than a 5th grader?
Also, I don't want to do this one right now. It's just a lot of waiting. Kind of makes me sleepy. I'd like to be more awake.
Well, we can skip it. I'm assuming we don't need to play Google Feud because we both know we're terrible at that.
Let's have a change of pace. Let's do a round.
This isn't a Flash game, though.
It's in the right category. Granted, this is
Also, why is
quite
this...
a bit later. But it's still...
There's just an actual Google Feud.
I don't control the links I send you.
Yeah, you do. Like, this is just straight up a game now. Yeah, look, see?
Alright, let's do the question of the day.
How to make a... My first two guesses are baby and mess, which is telling.
I think we all know how to make a mess without
Googling it?
Googling it.
What do people like making?
Well,
Meal?
you already listed them, I think. Scarf? I feel like artsy people.
I
trying to
don't
get
think
into
so. No.
I was thinking something along the lines of a social media account, like how to make a YouTube channel or something like that. Like, I feel like people would be Googling that.
Okay. Paper airplane website resume. It's you don't make a resume, you write a resume. Smoothie, milkshake, margarita, GIF, whatever, QR code, public profile on Snapchat.
That's what I was saying.
Which is the right idea, but also is
balloon
way
art?
too... Who needs to look up how to make a balloon arch? You just take a rigid arch and you tie balloons to it. Well, we scored 33 points under average, which means the average score was 33 of a possible score of 10, 20, 30, 40, 55,000. So I
Also,
don't feel too bad.
I feel like the distinction between smoothie and milkshake is not
Well, one of
worth
them has
mentioning.
milk and is frozen-ish. They're basically the same thing, aren't they? Okay. So I can see you've pulled up something. I'm assuming it's this one because it's been visited.
I think that link works best.
Okay.
However, I don't think this game works past a certain level.
Gotta love the days of Flash games. We have a
This
few
was
minutes
such a good
until
one,
the
though.
oven finishes preheating, so you'll have to tell me when you hear that.
Okay.
Oh, we could just download the SWF. Okay. Let's get rid of you.
This is the game that I've probably spent the most amount of time on out of all of the ones that I have showed you.
Okay. Ooh, that was a lag spike.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is my goal here? Oh. Get the Viking to the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see.
And look, they're happy now.
Honestly, the music kind of a banger.
Right?
We might have to cut that out if that gets DMCA'd. Wow, I forgot how much these games lagged. Then again, it is also implementing a full-blown physics engine in a web browser, so I guess I can't complain too much.
I think you might have.
But it is also very laggy.
Also, you can clearly see the intended shape that they wanted you to cut.
Okay,
Like I said,
but
I'm
I
feeling
walk my
combative
own
today.
path, alright?
Also, you can't cut the guy.
I'm not trying to cut him, his horns just keep getting in the way.
You have to be more precise.
Can I do a partial cut? No, it has to go all the way through. I mean, it's not like I care about score.
And now they just have some nice blocks of ice to take home. Let's see if you'll get the strategy. Nope. Maybe. Nope. Ooh. Nice. Wow, it's almost like you have...
Basic spatial awareness.
Whoa. Ooh, can you keep going? Like, how far of a line can you create?
I don't know.
I've not attempted to make a very far line.
Oh, look, ovaries!
I guess. Uh-oh, that's not good for them.
Okay, well, we've already scuffed it. Let's...
I know exactly how to solve this level.
Can we just complete these levels in the most unintended ways possible?
We could.
There's some really weird properties here.
I'm not certain if you know how to complete it in the intended way, and that's the part I'm concerned about.
Oh, hush. Yeah, okay, the physics of this is a little bit weird, but sure. More ice is more better. We will defeat the game by breaking the physics engine. Okay, yeah, I see no potential flaws with that. And in unrelated news, I'm getting about 2 frames a second.
If this works, I'll be nice to you for the next moment. Look at him go. Look at that speed.
Wow, they're really ripping, what, like 5 frames a second?
It's perceivable movement.
He's got some speed. He might just bull over it. It's very bouncy ice.
Yeah. There you go.
Alright, you now have to be nice to me.
I get to be nice to you.
Okay. I think that's enough of that.
That's too bad we didn't get to the best part.
I will survive. What else?
Magic pen.
Magic pen.
So, actually,
that's interesting. The trees have collision.
Yeah, I think so far there's better collision in this game than I've seen in Skyrim completely.
Yeah, actually, you're right.
Whoa.
And like better physics too, because it learned that that's not
Okay, well, oh, I was gonna say you could draw a circle on top of that contraption that you just made, and that would be completing the level in an unconventional way.
Oh, wine, wine, wine. Ah,
You should have a dissing Skyrim counter just in the bottom. I don't know, maybe the right corner would be nice.
I mean, are you sure that we're gonna have enough space?
I do like Skyrim for the record,
I like Skyrim too, but the
but
physics engine is dog.
like objectively as a game, is it good?
Nope.
That is not a heart.
Oh, it's not
Oh,
letting
and I
me
forget it.
create
It does fill in the gaps,
concave shapes.
which
Okay.
means that you can't do other shapes that children might be tempted to draw, which is quite upsetting.
Really? I mean, come on, I can see half a dozen ways around that one.
Shall we take this time to test that? Mm.
Like, come on, Ducky, that required zero no logical thought whatsoever.
We have to censor this.
We will have to censor quite a few things. All right. Anyway,
Maybe you could do like a big one of those, and that's how we get across. See, this is a good game, right?
it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm amazed by how much physics engine they've managed to build this thing with.
I really do like how your little things come forward,
Well, yeah,
like
because
they're
there's no way
lunging.
to absorb it.
And now in this level, you get to learn how to use pins and hinges.
Oh boy. Anyway,
Um,
I mean, it's a pity there's no way to pause the level because I could do some wacky things with, like, I could like do a geared assembly or something and let it run.
maybe it's like Skyrim, and if we add enough objects, it will lag.
Maybe. Um, but I don't really have that much
Is there a
pen.
limit to the amount of objects you can add? I don't think so.
Well, I have a limit to how much ink I have.
To how much ink you have per, like, go, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think you have a limit total, you know?
Huh.
But also, if they do have a better engine than Skyrim, as we've clearly established,
Okay, what
it
is it
might
with you
not
and
make it lag.
Skyrim tonight? Oh, we got a wiggle here, so there's definitely some jank going on. Oh, no.
This looks good. Just keep adding things.
Incoming.
Whoa! Oh, close.
But the shapes don't have collision with each other. So,
They do, don't they?
well, so the ones that are hinged don't have collision with the things that they're hinged to.
Yes.
Next question. Do hinged shapes have collision with other hinged shapes?
Yes.
See, that collides with that.
Mm-hmm.
But if I do, like, that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they do have collision with each other. So what happens when you have, say,
Can you hinge
that?
a shape?
Okay, so you can't hinge any of the parent shapes.
Hmm.
But since this is independent, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Interesting. So it snaps, but because the collision won't work, there's now tension here. So
Did
I
it
bet you it, yeah, because it,
snap when you ran? Did you run out of ink?
no, I didn't run out of ink. So what I did is I did this, right? And there's pins here. That one might not be big enough. Yeah, it's gonna complain. So we give it enough mass that it'll stay on. And then we're just completely ignoring the game at this point.
This is why I think you would like Tears of the Kingdom.
So if we put pins here and here, you're not allowed to make concave shapes. So this isn't allowed. But if you snap, then it pulls it in. So my question is, if instead of pinning it, we put hinges here, right, this should be normal because I'll just hang. Give it a nice little snappy here. Boink. Interesting.
Yeah.
How much force can we get from that? Yeah, and it starts shoving itself out because there's nowhere for it to go. So we now have a lateral movement engine. No. We're on to something here. We're on to something here. So there's that. So it'll snap, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think I've exhausted.
There were some very interesting ideas in that, and I mean interesting in the sense that most people mean interesting, in which it doesn't actually mean anything, and it's just a blank word to put in a sentence.
What else have you got for me?
We need to do the impossible quiz.
Thank you.
When was the last time you've played this?
Elementary school?
Okay.
They have a deviant art. Should we go look at their deviant art?
I'm afraid.
Link doesn't work, so I'm gonna guess it's been a while. Alright. How many holes in the...
It's 4.
What is a polo?
No, but a tin can. No, but a tin can. Is this voice activated? Darn it.
I don't know how you restart. Okay, so it's just a bunch of trick questions then.
If you want to think about it that way, sure. 4. No, but a tin can. KO. I remember the first few quite vividly. The answer, yep. Okay, you should be able to figure this out, Mr. Computer Nerd Guy. Look at that. Shallots. I forget this one.
I would assume, yes.
I think it's an elephant.
What?
I think it's an elephant. Okay. It's in like the... Yep. Oh, get rid of your mouse. Get it off the screen. See? They don't like mice.
I see.
I actually, this is my first time
That's cool.
discovering
I like that.
what that means. I didn't know.
Yeah, there's some weird timing. I wonder if it's a frame rate thing. Also, my screen just disappeared.
I think that means we win.
So we broke the impossible quiz.
Is
that
it not liking your browser and your millions of ad blocking things, or?
I mean, maybe.
Also, I believe this is not the version I sent you.
No, it isn't, because the version... Oh, okay.
Nice one. Nice one. Nice. Nice one.
It's responding. What am I supposed to do? Can we skip it? Oh, yeah, I see. Sure. What do you call a
Interesting.
walk? Nope. And I did nothing there.
Hmm.
What is
We're
going
doing
on?
so great at this. Don't touch anything. Maybe if you just keep your mouse like out of the game, it'll just like continue it for us.
Is there a shortcut to minimize the window? Oh, okay. It just skipped it. Okay. I'm
Shh.
why the game is playing itself at this point. Also, I'm peeking the microphone. Which 42
Shh.
is it?
It's somewhere in the lower right, I want to say.
So, the 42nd, 42th? That's 40, 41, 42. Oh, okay. I'm not clicking anything.
No, for the record, we're just really good at this game. We're playing it telepathically,
They can see the mouse.
which is why we're playing it telepathically with our minds. Don't even interact with it. I did enjoy these kinds of puzzle games as well.
Yeah, I just want to do... Oh. Oh, it's wingdings.
I miss
I'm,
Wingdings.
okay, fine. Sure.
Remember when Sonic was relevant?
Yep.
While we're waiting, do you have any words you'd like to say about Skyrim?
Why are we talking about Skyrim?
It just comes up a lot. Though one of
You
your
keep bringing
viewers,
it up.
well, one of your
Okay,
viewers,
sure. Like, yep, we're just gonna let the game run.
they did mention that seeing you play Skyrim would be fun. What they don't know is you don't actually play Skyrim all that much at all.
Never have, except like at your house many years ago on your console.
And that was, I think, your goal when we were playing
I think
then
I was
was
trying
to
to collect mugs
mugs.
because I didn't really know how to do anything else.
I mean, that's what I spend most of my time. I really do treat
I do recall that
Skyrim
we stole everything
like The
from the
Sims.
Bard's College. The game's just playing us. We stole
We
everything
are
from the Bard's
so
College and
close to
clipped through the
completing
floor.
this game.
Like,
Yeah.
at this point, it seems like the winning strategy is just to sit back and let the game win itself.
Gosh. This would have saved me so much time when I was younger. Time I could have spent doing other valuable things like eating goldfish, uh, watching that same episode of Avatar The Last Airbender over and over.
Mm-hmm. Clearly, productive childhood right there.
Mm-hmm. I know which one it is. It's the third one.
Well, yeah, because none of the others are going to be carrots. I guess we could, like, click it if you wanted.
Whoa, I'm worried.
You're worried.
I'm worried. We have a good thing going here. This is the least stressful impossible quiz experience I've ever had.
Yes, just casually break the entire game. To be fair, considering what we've done with all the other what I've done with all the other games so far, yeah.
I don't recall the answer to this one.
I mean, the game wins itself, apparently. We can just sit here and let it wait. Yep, there you go.
Uh-oh, but there's a timer. I wonder... Oh,
Oh, okay. Well. So how's it going?
pretty good. I'm having a really nice time. Really thought-provoking question.
Mm-hmm. How many questions are there on this?
I want to say that it nears 100.
I'm not terribly convinced that I want to wait that long.
Yes, we did. We did it on our very first go, I might add. So we're crushing it.
Yep.
Maybe this is a good time to interview neurotic Goose, ask him the hard-hitting questions.
I was just planning on putting this on 8 times speed and letting the footage roll, but...
Well, I mean, let's see how far we get. Will we make it past this question? Oh no.
Oh no.
That's it.
That's it.
We made it pretty far on our first
I
go.
mean, considering that I didn't answer 2/3 of the questions, yeah, I'd say we did pretty good.
Honestly, maybe in my lifetime I've gotten a few questions further than that, but really one of the better runs.
Gonna make you play one of mine.
Let's do that if you'd like to do that another day.
Let's
Because I
not.
need to eat chicken nuggets and go to bed.
Responsibility. I suppose we can do it another time. I don't know. Do you have anything you desperately need to say?
I really enjoyed this. If anyone knows where I can find an honest to God playable version of Sketchstar that was on Miniclip, I would love to know. That's my PSA that I'd like to get out. We tried looking up
We tried.
one.
I had a old SWF archive thing, but it didn't work with any of the extra stuff because it required. I honestly don't know if it will be possible because there were like server assets that you had to pull to make that work.
Someone out there has got to have connections of some sort because it was genuinely a good program.
Interesting.
Whoa!
Disconnected, which fits
That's
because the server is down.
what we saw a bit ago. I think it had shapes, but the puppets and stuff didn't load.
Yeah, that fits.
Okay, so this is the same thing we saw before.
This is basically the same thing.
Go to the other link. See, it was pretty neat.
Honestly, this is better than like 90% of what my staff use for their little animation whatevers.
Yeah, no, it was really, really good.